Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. This is your bonus reading for the first half of February. General reading as always. Gemini, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I will also have a list of all of the card decks that are featured for this reading, Gemini. I gotta tell you guys, this is like the 7th or 8th time that I had to start your video. I just kept getting tongue-tied and getting distracted, so something must be in the air. I have no idea, but that's never happened before, but there's a first for everything. So anyway, let's get started. Let's take a look and see what your focus messages are this time around, Gemini. So let's start with When Spirit Speaks by Medium on a Mission, and then we'll grab some insight from What's Brewing by Fire Witch Tarot, and also the Twin Flame Soulmate Unspoken Messages deck as well by Fire Witch Tarot. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look and see, Gemini, what needs to come forward here. What is it that you need to focus on first and foremost for this bonus reading? This could be for cross watchers as well, anybody else who's been guided to tune in and watch. Let's grab this one here. Release. Okay, so time to release things, time to let go of perhaps people, certain aspects of your life that have kind of run its course, and perhaps you already know, Gemini, what it is that you need to release from your life. Okay, so let's continue and let's see what else needs to come forward. What's Brewing? Spilling the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please. What's brewing, guys? What's going on? What is it that you need to focus on for this bonus reading? What's brewing? Guided to this one here. Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Okay, so these two cards are actually contradictory, because letting go perhaps of a connection that you've either been in separation from this person for a while, or you guys haven't talked in a while, something came to an end, but this is coming through that either your person or you, Gemini, you're wanting to fight for this. You're not ready to release or let them go. And maybe this is how your person is feeling as well. They're willing to fight for you. The question is, are you willing to fight for this connection? Whoa. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's dig a little deeper and let's take a look and see what's in your person's heart space for you, Gemini, and or this could be how you're feeling. Whether you identify with a twin flame connection or a soulmate bond, it doesn't really matter. Let's take a look and see. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini for this bonus reading. So let's grab a couple from this deck that could give us an indication as to what's going on with your person. This love is crazy. That's how they're feeling. Let's grab one more. Oh, okay. Well, this could be contributing as to why it's crazy. I want to be inside you now. So very sexual in nature, of course. And for those of you who were intimate with one another and can relate to that, sexually, you guys might still be connecting in the 5D, because clearly this is coming through for those of you more than likely that are not together at this time, but they are definitely still remembering the passion that you guys might have shared, the sexual encounters. Just very passionate in nature is what I'm feeling here for my Geminis. Holy crap. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's take a look and see, Gemini, what else needs to come forward here for this bonus reading. And all of these are things that you might be feeling, or this is something that you're both thinking about or feeling at this time. So take it for how it makes sense for you, of course. All right, so let's grab some insight from the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. All right, Gemini, what is going on here We got some kinky stuff going on up in here. Love is crazy. I want to be inside of you now. Holy. Okay, music. Music could have played a very important part in your connection with this person. You might be a musician. You might be gifted in some vocation where music is a part of what you do, or something that you love or are passionate about. This is something that you could have had in common with your person here. Seduced. Again, very sexual in nature between the two of you. I mean, that message right there, I want to be inside you now. There's no other way to interpret that. We all know what that means. Regrets. So your person may definitely have some regrets over how things played itself out in your connection. However, you know, they're still wanting to fight for you. They're not quite ready to give this up, regardless of where you guys are at right now. We do have hurt. We have lies. So deceptive energy coming through here. Dishonesty. Somebody got hurt as a result of those lies. And I'm just feeling here from your person that they feel things could have been handled differently, or maybe they regret not doing things or saying what's in their heart to you. I just feel that there's some unfinished business here between you and your person. You might even hear songs that remind them of you, and they as well. You are my light. This is how they see you. And you could see them in that fashion as well. We do have an apology here. I'm sorry. Regrets. It's all tied in together here. Someone is wanting to apologize. Look at this. I'm lost without you. Next card is true love. Next card is nostalgia. So, Gemini, you guys are still feeling very nostalgic about the connection here. What I'm feeling here mutually from both of you possibly is that you don't want to give up on this connection regardless of whatever challenges and issues you guys dealt with. Without the other person, you just feel incomplete. They feel lost without you. Perhaps you feel lost without them. They want to fight for this. You represent the light in their heart. And maybe this is how you're feeling about them too. This is your true love here. There's a reason why you haven't been able to let them go. You know, that was the very first card that came through, is release. But I feel here you're both struggling to do this. And that's because you guys both feel lost without the other. Man. We have a cold shoulder here, though. Followed by untouchable. And I really feel somebody's losing sleep over this. Could be your person, could be you, Gemini. Could be both of you. Part of this cold shoulder energy might have something to do with these lies. It is falling right below that. And there's somebody coming through here that they are untouchable. So, I know you guys are tired of hearing me say this, but again, it keeps coming through because it's still quite prominent here, that this could have been a third party situation. And if that doesn't apply to you, then it's not your portion of the reading. This is coming through for those of you who still have love for somebody that you're in separation from. And again, it may have come in as a third party. You ended up falling in love with this person. They fell in love with you. The sex was intense. It was crazy. It was off the charts amazing. That type of connection between the two of you. but for some reason, you can't touch them. So it's almost like you guys are connecting in the 5D and having those intimate encounters in the 5D, you know, and you're both losing sleep over this. You really are. This person could be your soulmate. You guys are connecting on that soul level, which is making it near impossible for you to release them because they will forever be connected to you. And look at this. They're coming through here telling you that they love you, and you might certainly feel the same. Because I feel here you guys are on the same page. I feel you're both quite nostalgic about the direction that this relationship had gone, and nostalgic about the times that you guys had shared together intimately, and just the overall connection that you shared with each other. It was strong, it was magnetic, it was unforgettable. You haven't been able to move on. I feel your person hasn't been able to move on either. It's just been really hard for both of you. Let's add to this with some Mystic Moon Oracles. Wow. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please. And I can certainly personally relate to parts of this reading, as my twin flame is a Gemini as well. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. But yeah, love is still here, guys. Divine timing. So give it some time. Things might ultimately work itself out on their own. You got to have some patience to see this through. There are signs that are trying to grab your attention here, Gemini. You and your person, I feel. And these are signs, as I often say for my readings, these are signs that there is no question those signs are meant for you. It'll either be your person's name, or they'll be seeing your name, hearing particular songs that are tied into you, like the lyrics just tell your story, you know. And it might even be a particular number. It could be your birthday, it could be their birthday, it could be just a specific number that is tied into just the two of you. You'll know it. You'll know it when you see it. It's that type of thing. Giving you that sort of sign, that validation to let you know that there's a reason why you're still feeling so drawn to this person. There's a reason why you haven't been able to release. There's a reason why you feel this fight inside of you to keep wanting to go after this. This might be part of the reason why, Gemini. They are coming through as your true love. For my divine masculines, whoever you represent in this reading, whether you happen to be divine masculine Gemini, or it's your divine masculine that you're focused on for this reading, this is a true love connection. I'm picking up divine masculine energy wants to return. Vibrations, energetically, vibrationally, you guys are still connecting. Now, it's interesting because we have another release card coming through, okay? So it's falling right below lies and cold shoulder. Those things definitely need to be released. That cannot be a part of this equation for you guys to come back together. You have to both be honest and face the truth as to what it is that you're ultimately both wanting in this relationship. If this did come in as a third party, there cannot be a third party. With that reconciliation, that has to be released. And I'm also feeling from this cold shoulder energy that, especially for my divine feminines, it's not something that you want to do, but it's something that you have to do. Especially if you're already attached to somebody else. It's like you can't, you're untouchable. You're not available for this. And maybe you have tried to release it, but in your heart, you can't. In a physical sense, maybe you have let go. You've said goodbye, but in your heart, this is the reality of it. You love them, they love you. The love never went away. That love didn't go away. Somebody's coming forward feeling like a victim in all this. Also, somebody who might be feeling like their hands are tied, like they can't do anything about this right now because they are untouchable, because they are committed elsewhere. So those things, all of those things need to be released in order for the two of you to not have any obstacles that are standing in the way, that are preventing you guys from coming together. Because clearly they want you back. And I feel you want them back too, Gemini. Wowee. All right, let's add to this with some tarot. Let me set these guys aside just so I have a little bit more room here. But this is your person here, Gemini. There's no question. They are your true love in this lifetime. This love is crazy, as it says. As far as a sexual partner, I don't feel you've ever connected with anybody in this way. As far as how passionate it was. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Gemini, for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know here? And somebody definitely has regrets and they want to apologize. They're sorry for how things played itself out here. Sorry for the lies, sorry for hurting you. And maybe, Gemini, this is how you're feeling as well. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini. What else do we need to know in regards to this connection, please? What is it that Spirit wants you to know right now? Temperance. Okay, so you need to have patience. Definitely have patience in all this, guys. We already have divine timing coming through here. And for some of you guys, Temperance is Sagittarius. It could be either a Sagittarius that you're focused on for this reading, or your person might be dealing with a Sagittarian. The energy of the Temperance is tied into fire energy, so Leo, Aries, and definitely Sagittarius. This is the need for balance here. This is what's going to restore harmony in your relationship with this person. At this time, what you guys need is healing from how things ended, from the last conversation you guys ever had. It could have been unexpected. It could have been out of the blue. And I feel here some of you guys really need closure here, but just didn't receive it. And perhaps that's why you're struggling to let go as well. Because there's a part of you that's still holding on to it with every fiber of your being, you know, fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. You're willing to fight for this person. You're willing to fight for this connection. Part of the energy of the Temperance is flexibility and adjustments. And I feel that's what's needed here between you and your person, Gemini. And it is a possible reconciliation. It is. That's a part of the energy of the Temperance card, is a reconciliation. And clearly, they want to come back. And I truly am picking up from your energy, Gemini, that you want your person back. You miss them. You still love them. But right now, this is what you're dealing with, is that Four of Swords. That is your very own energy, Gemini. Healing and recovery. You guys are taking a break from one another. Recuperation is what this is all about. It's like that resting period that you both needed in order to just assess where life is, assess the situation. How can you bring this back into the 3D. Clearly, you guys are still connecting vibrationally, more than likely in the 5D is what I'm picking up here. This could be you as well, especially for my divine masculines. You could be coming through as the King of Swords. Quick wit and intellect, that could be you. And or this could be your person here. Your true love. We have a message of love coming in from the Page of Cups. I really feel here it's just a matter of time, Gemini, before you guys reconnect, or even at least just start talking here. That Cups could be water energy for some of you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So right now there might be some synchronicities that you're noticing in your life tied into this connection. It could be tied into that Page of Cups energy. Could also be a happy surprise. You might just suddenly hear from your person. You know, they are willing to fight for you. They don't want to walk away from this. They don't want to release you. We do have the Nine of Cups here. Satisfaction and wish fulfillment, Gemini. So that's more water energy right there. Your person could either be a water sign or they might have water in their chart. They are your wish come true, or you make their wishes come true. They made a wish and somehow you came into their life and that's it. You are it. You are the person they want. There's nothing more that they would want aside from you. That's it. The Nine of Cups too is somebody who could be drinking too much also. If you resonate with that, or perhaps that's your person trying to drink away their sorrows maybe. We do have the Queen of Pentacles coming through here. Very nurturing in energy. This is an earth sign, so your person, Gemini, could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. They could be the mother of your children, or they might have had children from a previous relationship. But, you know, we've got a couple here, you know, King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles want to come together, and it's just this message of love and the Nine of Cups that's standing in the way of the two of you coming together here. And I feel when you guys went into separation, this is the energy that you were in, Gemini, that Three of Swords. It broke your heart. It broke your heart that they had to leave your life for however way that all played itself out in your situation. It's a very painful energy. It's heartbreak over a separation, and threes in tarot are all about communication. So you guys haven't spoken, I feel, in a while, but you want to, and they definitely want to hear your voice, and they miss you. So let's add to this with some romance angels. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know tied into this connection in love and romance? What else needs to come through here? It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yes, it really is. Okay? That's confirmation that it is going to boil down to divine timing. This is running on the universe's time frame, not so much your understanding of time, Gemini. So allow time to just pass and see where this goes. You know, going back to that temperance energy, that's why it's telling you you got to have patience. but however way it comes to you, it is worth waiting for. We have new love coming through here as well. New love can certainly be for some of you, especially my singles, a new love connection that's coming in for you. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And this can, of course, be interpreted to be a second chance at love with your person, a new chapter, a new beginning. You both may have connected in a past life relationship. You have known each other before, and maybe when you guys met, as I often say in my readings, when this card comes forward, it's almost like you've known each other all your lives. There was just that sense of familiarity when you guys met, and maybe you even asked this person the question. It's like, hey, have we known each other before? Have we met before? It's that type of instant connection between the two of you. We have flirt coming through as well. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel, Gemini, when you're with this person, you're very flirtatious. You guys have a lot of fun together. And again, you guys are like two magnets that just can't keep your hands off of each other. This message, I feel, for yourself is coming through for those of you who are already attached in a relationship, which is why you are coming through as untouchable. And if this is not you, Gemini, then it's your person. They have to free themselves from other obligations and connections in order to be free to be with you. And I feel this already came through in previous readings. It's still coming through here because that still hasn't played itself out. So you got to have patience until this happens, until either you take back control of your life or your person takes control of their life and gets rid of any other options, because you're it. You are their true love. You are their person. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I feel, even if it wasn't safe for you guys to love each other, I still feel that that's just not something you can help. This is just the reality of it. You just love each other regardless of the consequences of third parties, regardless of whether somebody else is attached. The heart wants what it wants. And unfortunately, for some of you guys, it played out in a third party situation. And that's why it's been so damn hard for you to let them go. Even though you know you need to, if they're already attached to somebody else, but the love has not gone anywhere. And that's what makes it so hard. But there are those of you, I feel, that are going to be able to do the work and let go of what needs to be released here by way of other commitments, so that you guys can come together in the way that you're wanting and build a life together and find happiness. Forgiving and learning, it's crucial. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. The past is exactly what it is. It's in the past. You can't do anything about it. You can't change it. It is what it is. So it's time to move forward. Time to create changes where change needs to be made. And if you guys really want to come back together, then you both know what it is that you need to do. I feel it's just a matter of time before somebody takes action here. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I really feel it's just a matter of time, Gemini, before you either hear from this person or you take it upon yourself to reach out and just open up lines of communication once again with your person. With that express your love card, that's picking up for me very similar to this message of love with the Page of Cups. So communication will start when it's time. Okay, so let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. Gemini. So focus on your individuals, focus on your person. Whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, let's go ahead and grab a few messages from this deck and see which ones you resonate with. So far we have that soulmate card coming through. I see new beginning. Okay, and let's grab this bottom card. All right, what do we have? Trust, new beginning, soulmate, yes. Okay, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. This is my twin flame card here, Gemini. And perhaps the person that you are missing, the person that you're thinking about for this reading, is your twin flame. We also have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And the reason why that is because you're not so tied down to an outcome. And that transformation is a lot easier to happen when you're a little bit more flexible, a little bit more open as to how this can play itself out. You are giving the universe the opportunity to work on your behalf and to just create the changes that need to happen here. So trust in the process of that. And here's another card talking about acceptance. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And that's very true. You know, everybody's got their own free will. You cannot control the outcome of a situation. All you can do is have faith and trust that it's going to work out for the best. And going back to that trust card, you know, transformation occurs through acceptance. So these two messages for me are very much tied into each other. You do have a new beginning that's coming in as well. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So tied into your person here, Gemini, I feel you have the opportunity for that new beginning. Again, when it's time though, because with the Temperance card being reflected right here, it's going to take some time. So you have to have patience to see this unfold. And then we've got soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay? So give it some time, guys. I really feel it's coming up for you. All right, so let's add to this with, where is my deck? Hold on, guys. I need to find it. Okay, my Divine Love and Separation deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Let's add some dialogue to this. And again, whichever ones you happen to resonate with, we'll grab a few. Gemini, take what makes sense for you. Take what you feel could be what is in your person's heart. This could also be picking up off of what's in your heart space. All right, let's take a look and see. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini for this bonus reading, please. Let's grab one more. Ooh, there we are. That's way too many. These cards are so slippery because they're so new. We'll take the ones that fell out there. Let me grab this bottom card. All right. Let's take a look and see. We have quite a few. Totally slippery. I love this card deck though. It's awesome. It really gives awesome insight as to what's going on with your person. All right, here we go. I wish I could tell you how much I still freaking love you. Like I said, it's here. They still love you, Gemini. And that's why they're willing to fight for you. Some of you guys are coming through as twin flames, and some of you resonate with a soulmate bond. I really feel here you guys still love each other. This is your true love here in this lifetime. Next message. Divine timing is driving me crazy. This love is crazy. It is. And, you know, even though the Temperance card is telling you to have patience, that's not always the easiest thing to do. And I feel you're both a little bit antsy here at losing patience. Divine timing is driving me crazy. That's what's coming through. Next one. Off balance. Everything feels off without your presence. Yeah, you know, I mean, it already came through here. I'm lost without you. Nothing feels right. They just can barely function without you, I feel. And this off balance energy could be something that you're both experiencing. Next card, a promise. Promise me you will be happy. And maybe this is something that you both said to each other the last time you spoke to one another. It's like, we can't be together, but I just want you to be happy. However way that is resonating with you. Next one. Let's stop throwing the blame back and forth and make amends. You know, it doesn't matter whose fault it is after a while. I mean, for some of you guys, this is a connection that went into separation years ago. And so much time has passed to where it really doesn't matter who was at fault. You know, if you guys ultimately want to come back together, it's time to make those amends. And I feel there's somebody coming through with that apology. That's a part of what it is that they want to say to you, and or what it is you want to say to them. Next message. I miss those text messages that always put a smile on my face. Bring it back. So maybe, Gemini, you texted your person a lot and you guys had great text conversations. They miss it. And I feel you miss it too. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Look at this. I've been drinking more than I should lately. 9 of Cups. Somebody who's been drinking way too much here. Could be you, Gemini. Of course, it could be your person, but I'm feeling for my Geminis, maybe you've been drinking a little bit too much here. Next message. I can't be the savior you wish me to be. Okay? So maybe your person is coming through with that sentiment. And perhaps for some of my Geminis, this is how you're feeling. You can't be the person that you need them to be, or vice versa. And I feel this is something that you just need to work through. And it's tied into that 4 of Swords, that healing and recovery that is so needed. It's just not the right time. They can't save you. You can't save them. You both have to work on your individual issues and whatever challenges you might be going through in your own life. Yeah, I can't be the savior you wish me to be. Next message. It's silly of me to want you so badly, yet keep it so concealed. They're trying to keep themselves together. I mean, they want you bad. We already knew that from the very beginning. They're willing to fight for you, Gemini. But they're trying to hide their feelings too. Especially if they are attached to somebody else, if they have already moved on to another relationship, or maybe you have. But they're trying to keep those feelings buried deep. And again, this could be how you're feeling as well. Next message. My anxiety is becoming worse, knowing you may not want me anymore. So maybe your person has dealt with anxiety before, or this is just a part of their energy. And they're feeling here that you might not want them anymore. I feel, though, Gemini, that for those of you resonating with this reading, the truth of the matter is that you do. There's a part of you that still wants to explore this connection. And it's just a matter of time, of course, before you guys start talking and reconnecting. to where those anxieties will dissipate. Next message. I miss our flirtatious messaging. So more references to texting here. And we already picked up off of that flirtatious vibration between the two of you. And lastly, call. I've been needing to hear your ringtone. They want you to call, Gemini. They miss your voice. They miss those phone calls. They miss those texts. And perhaps, again, this could all be reversed, and this is you feeling this way, okay? So, again, take it for how these messages resonate with you. Wow. All right, guys, so let's add to this. I've got so many cards in front of me. Hold on. Where's my other card deck? Let's grab some additional dialogue from the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck. This is by Calico Moon, so let's grab some additional dialogue from your person, Gemini. Let's take a look and see what else they would want to say to you. Clearly there was lots of texting and phone calls between the two of you. And I feel this just captures the tip of the iceberg as to what it is that they would want to say and or what you want to say. So let's grab some additional insight and dialogue from the two of you. So again, whichever one you resonate with and feel like it's tied into your connection. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini. For your person and or for you. We'll just grab a couple more. Okay, let's grab this bottom card. Okay. What do we have? I have never loved anyone as much as I love you. I'm not surprised, guys. I'm not surprised. I keep replaying what you said, remembering past conversations. I have feelings for someone else, but I can't stop thinking of you. For those of you that are resonating with that, they might have already moved on to another relationship, as I mentioned, but they're still thinking about you because they want you. They love you. You're it. You're their person. And maybe this is how you're feeling if you've already moved on. And I believe I mentioned this earlier. We have unfinished business. You do. You guys have not had the proper closure when it comes to this person. There's a reason why you're struggling to release each other, and you may never be able to release each other. It's just a part of your heart space. They will forever be in your heart. You will forever be in theirs. Whether you guys ever come back together, the love is there, guys. Last one. We already knew this. I miss our conversations. They do. They really, really freaking do. They miss your voice. They just miss those phone calls, you know, and it's here. It's already here. All right. Let's add to this with some signs from Spirit. Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please. Some additional insight for Gemini, please. Please bring it forward for Gemini. Additional insight, please. One more. Oh my God, you guys. This is too much. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Cupid, love and desire. I mean, you both have been struck by Cupid's arrow. That's what I'm feeling here. And remember what I was saying earlier with this music card that came forward? Songs, information, lyrics that speak to you, Gemini, and or your person. You guys might have particular songs that you listen to on the radio, or favorite songs that just remind you of the connection of this individual, and you're just able to tap into the energies and can relate to the lyrics that are in particular songs when it comes to this person. And again, some of you guys might actually play an instrument. You might be a singer. You might be a lyricist. You might even be a DJ. Just music. Music is what brought you guys together. And music could be what brings you back together. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's close this out with some final messages. Like I've done for the other signs, I'm going to go ahead and grab some messages from the angels to add to this. It may or may not have anything to do with your love life, but let's go ahead and grab some additional insight from the messages from the angels deck. And again, take from this whatever makes sense for you. Angels and spirit guides for this bonus reading for Gemini. Angel Adriana. And let's grab this bottom one. Okay. We've got Archangel Uriel, Angel Adriana, Angel Caressa, and Angel Mystique. Okay. Archangel Uriel, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So whatever it was that brought the two of you into separation, Gemini, I feel with Archangel Uriel's blessing, you guys can overcome whatever emotional obstacles are standing in the way. There definitely needs healing here, and I feel this is going to help you with that. You also have Angel Adriana. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Your prayers have been heard, Gemini, and they will be answered, and Angel Adriana is going to help you and guide you through that. We have Angel Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So there is a cycle that needs to come to completion here, or it's already come to completion. Whether that's tied into your love life or not, Gemini, you'll know when it's the end of the road in regard to some aspect of your life. But by moving on and switching directions and opening up a new chapter in your life, that's where your happiness lies. So allow part of your cycle, whatever it is, whatever this cycle is referring to that needs to come to an end, allow it to. And then you've got Angel Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Can this apply to your love life? Of course. But this can apply to so many other things in your life. Gemini, career, finances, family, other relationships, your friendships, money matters, finances, whatever it is. Your health, it's all tied into that. Those miraculous solutions are on their way. Love it. All right, guys, so that is where I'm going to leave this reading for you, Gemini. So much to take in here. Whatever part of this reading resonated with you, I do hope that it helped you out. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Take care.